probably can't even hear me talking. Welcome, welcome. Why didn't I start this game like 20 minutes ago? I've just been sitting here like a goofy. I mean, what you say? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We get this started here. Looking at Monster Hunter, waiting for this thing to optimize itself. Supposedly, it's supposed to be optimizing itself. We'll see how well that goes. Monster Hunter Wilds. I found a game for the Steam Deck and the Xbox Ally as well. You're gonna be looking at Near Automata on there. Never actually beat that game, but I think I thought I did, but I don't feel like I played it right because everybody kept saying that basically the story was good and I did not get that. So I clearly probably didn't play it right. So I got to figure out what happened there. Mm-mm-mm. But we're gonna be looking at Monster Hunter Wilds for now. And we're gonna be looking at Dying Light the Beast between a couple setting systems, and then we'll be moving into Steam Deck versus Ally for one video or one game, which is Near Automata. Maybe for perspective, we'll play it on the Legion Go 2, see the difference, or Legion Go S. Legion Go S might be better. Actually, I need to install it. That's what I should have done. Should have installed Near Automata on the Legion Go S. That makes the most sense. Yeah. Is it dead? How did it die? Oh yeah, it wasn't charging yesterday. What's wrong with this thing? I never looked at it. I never looked into it. What up, though? This is the go-to. What are we looking at today? All right, let's go ahead and get started with some of these. Can y'all hear it okay? Let me double check. The audio is good. Should be coming through the system, but it don't sound like it is right now. No, it's not. Is it duplicating? Duplicate. Duplicate. Come on, buddy. You supposed to be working for me. Oh, looks like the Elgato isn't. Properties. Deactivate. Activate. They're not working. Let's see. So unplug it. Plug it back in. I think that worked. I think it kicked in. Yeah, there we go. Now y'all should have audio. Crisp audio. Would you buy the Xbox Ally X or to go to? Um, would I buy the Xbox Ally? If I had to buy it today with the price points, it would probably be the Xbox Ally X. One's $1,000 cheaper. Do I need to do this? I guess it's gonna be, what was today? Today day it is July 12th, 2000. Doesn't really matter. All right. Is your date of birth correct? Yeah. Read that. Agree. All right. Cool. We're in. We're in. How we doing on this fine Sunday, Reese? Doing good. Can't complain. Not bad. Not bad at all. Um, definitely a little tired, but we push through as always. Oh, I gotta put my screen up so I can actually see what the heck is happening. I'm trying to look down. That junk ain't working. What they asking me? Control buttons, confirm buttons. I don't need none of this other stuff. Let's hit next. Your device uses that, so that's cool. Adjusted to you. There's no difference between the light and the grid pattern. Okay. Okay. Until the symbol on the left is barely visible. Dang, it's like I'm boosting it up too much. We're gonna leave it at that for now. And we're next. Jesus, so much up. Why is this so much? Oh my god. They have like so many accessibility options, which is cool. That's a lot. No, this was a new game for me, Reese. I just bought this one 2 days ago. So this is new for me, at least on here. And then uh I got Death Stranding 2, and I had bought Near Automata and God of War Ragnarok. So I bought 4 games in the last like week. So I'm good for a minute. I'm pretty good on games for a little bit. I was gonna buy Resynced, but I figured I'd just buy those 4. I seen some deals. Like I'd rather do that. All right, let's benchmark this thing. I don't really play Monster Hunter, so I want to benchmark it. I don't know if it's gonna be like a good, and they give you a lot of options, just kind of like everything else. Capcom related, but let's first. Do they have a benchmark option? Or is the benchmark tool not in the game? Really? Maybe I missed it. All right, let's think about this. We already at lowest. Um, they said do not adjust separately, which is cool. Ultra performance is crazy. We're gonna go quality, and we're gonna use our resolution is going to be at 1280 by 800, which is fine. See what else should we change? Ray tracing is off. Texture is me and lowest is crazy. I go to high on that. Texture quality, you can go to 2 times, more than likely, probably 4 times. Mesh quality medium, fur quality low is fine with me. We got sky quality low, grass. They let you see it? Oh yeah, they do. Let's go medium. Do they have a preset for medium settings? Let's just stay at low for now. Foliage being lowest. That looked like it literally changed nothing. I'm okay with keeping that on lowest. Foliage and snow collision. Yeah, we don't really need that. Wind simulation quality. Probably put that on low. Surface quality low. It got to be like a dramatic difference for me to care. It's not a dramatic difference. Just image quality for sand, snow, and other types of terrain. Water effects. Distortion effects. Render distance. Yeah, we probably want to go medium on that one. Shadow quality is the lowest. Ooh. I don't even look like it got shadows. We're gonna go medium now. See how bad it gets. Distant shadow quality is low is fine. Shadow distance being near. Yeah, we don't like that pop in. The draw distance can be a rough one though, so we're gonna leave it at that for now. I'm definitely getting that Star Wars Racer. Nice, nice, nice. The S with the Z1 Extreme chip can play a lot of games in 1080p compared to the Steam Deck. Have you tried to play on TV? How did it go? Yeah, I play on TV with sometimes, but it goes fine. There's nothing wrong with the docking experience on the Ally X is the best in my opinion for Windows. I'm going to buy that PlayStation handheld. They announced something, or are you talking about the port? Yeah, that's not it. You talking about the Portal, or they announced something new, Reese? Or you just anticipating? In anticipation. We're gonna leave it off for now. Contact shadows, we're gonna enable ambient occlusion. We're gonna go medium. Think nobody that's ugly. Motion blur, we're gonna leave on. Vignette effect, volumetrics. We're saving that. Is there not a benchmark tool? Audio, accessibility, language, game settings, controls. It says it got a sub menu. What does that mean? I guess it's not a benchmarking tool on here. So let's start. Interesting. Yeah, the portal. Okay. What make you want to get that? Why don't you just use the PX Play? I guess you prefer the portal convenience, dual sense. Why is it at 30 FPS? Oh, I did that.
It is.
What do we do?
This is awful. Where do we go now? The village. It's you.
Yeah, 20 TDP, 800p, with quality FSR.
What are you doing?
Nata, you can escape through here.
Escape?
People out there will help you.
But what about you?
Can I skip this? Yeah, I don't care. I will do this later. We're trying to benchmark. Honestly, I wouldn't care either. I'm really surprised. I know they got a benchmarking tool out separately from the game, but that hasn't been updated. So I'm surprised they don't have like a benchmarking in the game. Maybe they are updating it together. I don't think so.
Nothing so far. Oh, hey there.
Hey!
You try to do PlayStation remote play on your Legion Go, but it didn't work. Really? Did you try the PX Play
Your
app,
reputation precedes you,
or
Hunter.
what were you trying to use the native one?
I trust you know
Because
what
the
I've
native
called you
one
here to
sucks.
discuss.
If
Yes,
you
sir.
use PX Play, I think it's
The Forbidden
$15.
Lands?
But once you pay that
Indeed.
$15, it's a
But
really
more
good, it's a
precisely
really
about
good
the boy we rescued in the vicinity.
performance. I think I still got it on here
Entry to the
too,
region itself has been restricted for 1,000 years.
and I did a
We
video
thought
on it.
completely
If you want to check
uninhabited.
that out,
Any remnants of its ancient civilization rest solely
don't
in
care.
historical record.
All right, 18. Oh boy. 30. Oh boy. 28. Oh boy.
But we can go over.
Looks like it knows a way.
Let's give it some time to settle in.
She's in trouble.
I know what to do. Hang on. Let's get out of here.
I'll cover you.
This is such a like.
Right on target. On your flank. Look at all of them. On the rocks, too.
Bet we can bring those rocks down.
I think we're Hey, this way.
Is there a lot of stuff like this in this game?
Look, the others.
Like sequence action?
Got company.
What up, Nash? What game is this? This is Monster Hunter Wild. Nah, it's time to get busy. What? Not get busy? Okay. So that's on console and PC. It's on both. Why did it get smaller again? So annoying. Right.
Hey, it's
Zoomed out
okay.
on me.
You're safe now.
Yo,
So much for this region being uninhabited.
It must be a type of flightless.
Isai. He's still in trouble. Isai, we were doing sacred practice, but then
Jeez. Textures look atrocious. Am I tweaking or is that? Does this junk look like? Am I tweaking? I don't think I'm tweaking. I've been good, Nash. Appreciate you stopping in again. No, you're not. You're not still not no on the Switch too. But appreciate you stopping in, man. Can't be foliage. It's like almost. Mm, we're gonna leave it because it's already, but it's not performing as well as I wanted to. So we're gonna have to leave it anyway. But we got little nice shadows, little contact shadows and all that stuff. But yeah, this is rough. Oh, let's see.
oh, that's right. Have you decided on a weapon?
I'm gonna use the Buster Sword for now.
Wonderful. And
We're gonna use the yeah, we're gonna just use the great sword for now.
you can try out your weapon over here. Once you've got a feel for the weapon, we'll head out. We can head back to camp if you need to change your weapon.
So you can do a charge attack. Okay. So it's a timing thing too. Oh no, it's not really a timing thing. You just gotta press them. So B. Oh, am I doing it wrong? I don't like that combo at all. I'll just be using this one then, the overhead with the charge. Okay, I'm fine. Let's go. Even though I bought the 1X Player 3, I'm still craving this Legion Go. I thought if you bought the 1X Player 3, isn't that the one with the OLED as well, or no? I don't even know what all it has on that one.
Let's have the sacred follow the scent. Wow, these sacred are quite intelligent. Give them a scent and they'll follow it on their own. They're fast, too. Did you hear that? It's coming from in there. Down there.
Ooh. Yuck. Yuck. Alright, how do we claw back more performance on this? I mean, the only thing we can do is go down on the resolution scale again. Already low enough.
Go! I can't just leave him.
I'll help. Hurry. Caution. An amphibian.
How do you oh, okay, there we go.
It's targeting you. Be careful.
They don't oh,
It's going to attack.
It's targeting you. Be careful.
bro, he already missed swing. Nothing I can do. I thought it was gonna be a lot worse. So this is not actually like terrible. At least it's staying above 30, but we want 60. So let's try. Oh, you can't pause the game. So y'all gotta have me. Yeah, y'all gotta watch me fumble through this a little bit. I don't play this game.
We should be safe when we're on the sacred.
I was really hoping they had a benchmark. I didn't want to actually have to play it. Not right now, anyway. I have no skills whatsoever. Ooh. Oh, that.
Weapon needs a bit of sharp.
We should be safe when we're on the sacred.
How do you sharpen your weapon again? Oh, oh, oh you gotta press. Oh, shit. Whetstone. Alright, we back at it.
While I get its attention.
Where's the wound?
Hey, monster! Over here! I'm the one you want!
Oh, you can do focus strike. Oh wow, that's what the heck was that? Ooh.
Over here! I'm the one you want!
We on your tail, buddy. Come on. My horse. Where my horsey?
Now, engaging with the target!
Can't get down? Get down. Oh, you can do a dismount attack as well. Oh yeah, we own you. I'm doing that combo shit. I was trying to do it different.
Looks like it's moving to a new area. You can use
Go.
the SOS flare to call for support.
After a quest begins, you can request. Oh, okay. You can get support. What up, Radiance? Have you tested Wilds on the Xbox Ally X? How does it do? That's next. And then we're gonna do it on Legion Go S. I need it somewhere where pretty much we had like a similar situation, so we might try to do like a mission over and over again. I thought they had a benchmark, but apparently they don't. Open move, select action loadout. Who are these other Pokemon? Hey, who are these other Pokemon? What are y'all doing here? I didn't want to fight y'all. Oh, y'all got hooked though. Unfortunate. Ooh. Right. Where's his wound at though? I don't even see it. Goofy smacking him across the... I don't be wanting to do that. If you want to... There we go. Now we charge up. I could have got 2 hits off. That would have been better than a charge up.
I should heal up.
It's on its last legs. Just a little more.
Hold LB and select the action loadout. Oh wow, I didn't need to do that, buddy. Appreciate you though. Need actual health. Where did he go? Let's go.
I'll ride with you.
I actually need help. I'm looking forward to seeing how the Legion Go S play it, because we don't have Legion Go S and the Xbox Ally X up next. But unfortunately,
I'll just hop off for now.
fortunately,
Leave this to me.
this game is very got basically you got to play it. Ain't really ain't no other way around it. I was thinking that they had a benchmark tool, but they don't. So, y'all gotta have to catch me struggle through this a little bit. But then we get a test in. We'll figure it out.
Great work. I knew you were the best.
We got potions too. Oh, we gotta get that card. At least stayed over 30, which is okay. Not bad. Especially being at 20 TDP, with we do got some ambient occlusion. We're not at the lowest settings. That's not bad. I just want to get to 60, or at least like 55-ish most of the time.
We're over here.
We'll see. We'll see. All right, now that we are here, go to options. let's see what happens when we turn FSR completely off and just use their anti-aliasing. And their render scale is at 98. I think our magic number was 69%. Oh, much worse. Okay. Well, let me see. Yeah, much worse. All right, let's go to options. Let's go back up to 90. See how that looks at 90. Mm-mm. So let's go back to the upscaler. We go to FSR. This is low frame gen. We're gonna go to AMD native. See how bad that looks or bad that gets. We're not holding that 30 like we wanted to before, but it's a much cleaner image. Let's see what we can do here we can keep a clean image with lesser on the texture, not textures, but anything that's like, I guess more difficult to run, like shadows, maybe going back down to low. Ambient inclusion. Yeah, we want to still keep that on medium. Contact shadows. Yeah, we still want to keep that. It's not much else we can change. Yeah, seem like this is gonna live and die by the freaking upscaler. Sucks. Oh, effects quality. Well, we could turn that down. None of that matters at all. But it's definitely gonna live and die by the freaking upscaler, which tells me it may force us to only have a solid 30 experience on here. Question for you: have you had any issues with the Steam Deck battery? Steam Deck's battery? No, not really. Nothing like that. Granted, I don't use it as often as I used to. Yeah, so it's not like I'm using it 24/7. So it's tough to say like, oh, I haven't had super bad issues, but for the most part, when I pick it up and I need to play it, it usually is fine. I've seen with the Legion Go S as of now, it's not charging. Now it's rapidly draining. I'm not sure on that one. You might want to look it up on. They usually have a check a Reddit post, they usually have people talking about stuff like that, but I haven't had anything like that happen to me. We're gonna go to balance on here. All right, let's see what happens when we give it more juice. If they let me. Probably gonna be diminishing returns. We gonna go all the way up to 30, but it's probably gonna be diminishing returns after like 25. But let's just go all the way up just to see. It looks like we're at least getting like 90. It's like it's using most of its performance capability, which is good to see. So we're like 44, 40, 42. Isn't bad if you're pushing them to the max. Um, we are at balance though, so caveat there. All right. I mean, we was at to like 44, so we did like a 10 FPS boost, but it was still fluctuating, so it go down to 40, 48, 38. So it really wasn't like a stable 40, but it was definitely more in 40 than it was in 30s. So it's not bad for the increase in power, but like I said, you probably get like 75, 80% of your performance, probably even more, like 85% of your performance at 20 TDP. So I don't really feel like you need to go above that. Let's try to do let's see, let's go to options. I'm trying to think of like anything else that we could really do here. We can restart the game just to make sure the settings populated and we're not causing any issues on that front. But yeah, that's the only thing I could think of. We're gonna save real quick. We're gonna return. Um, a quick game. Come back in. Already quit. Oh, well, save again just to be sure. I do enjoy your content. Keep up the good work. No, I appreciate it, bro. Thank you. Have you tried lossless scaling? I have tried lossless scaling. I just don't use frame gen. And if you're referring to like the upscaler portion, I think FSR still looks better. So I've tried it though. Mm, 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 mm. Mm-mm. I am doing duplicate, so that does impact performance slightly. I'm using duplicate so I can get the audio so you guys can hear it well.
We're over here.
So that duplicates it to this. Um, so let's see how big of a difference it actually makes. Because I can bring in just the whole screen for you guys as well. Right now we're sitting at 43, which is nice. Feel like we got a little bit more performance back. I did not want to start a
It's
cutscene.
safe now.
Really
You
didn't want to
made
start
it.
this one. Oh, this is the little.
I'm Isai. My sister and I.
My name is No.
Oh, and
Bro, I
it's
don't
just.
care.
Thanks for letting.
Did you?
There's.
Take some.
Why don't we?
All right, bro. Yep. Just a little. They did fix the area, like the town area. I think started helping it get a little bit better performance. Jesus.
Where should
Thanks,
we go
Chris.
first?
He said, "Bro, you say you on the Legion Go too." Oh no, but this ain't Legion Go. You, my bad. Appreciate you, Chris, keeping me right. Yeah, I had the wrong label up there.
We should prepare while
Morning
we're
Kool-Aid for life. That's so funny. Morning. It's a lot better in the town than I saw when it first came out. Decent.
We should prepare while we are in base camp.
Oh. I just want to fight. They got a streamlined Monster Hunter.
Well, if it ain't the Avis unit, here to stock up on provisions? Well, you came to the right place, but...
Is it really worth the upgrade for the Legion Go
we're still in
2?
the process of getting set up. The support team is a little behind schedule, so I can't...
I think it's worth the upgrade if you want certain things. If you want an OLED,
But they should be here
you want
anytime.
HDR support,
I'll
if you
get back to
want
you after the meeting.
the ability to put Steam OS on it and really unlock a lot more performance. If you like good gameplay at 20 TDP, it's worth it. It just really depends on, like, Z1 Extreme does really well. You're going to see here in a second if I put once I play this on the Legion Go S, the capabilities of and the differences. We're gonna run around this little city area. And I'm just use this as my benchmark for a little bit, and then we're gonna try to do one thing. But yeah, there's going to be a clear difference in performance level, because right now I can still clearly see that we're at 96% of utilization, which tells me it's going to be closer. But on the Legion Go S, we tap out at 99 at all times. They're literally using all of your GPU power. For some real weird reason on Windows, it usually is like 96, 97% of your power, which I don't know why. That's usually how it goes, and you can tell that there's going to be a difference. In the Legion Go S is the Z1 Extreme, so if you got the right setup, nah, it's not worth it. But if you want an OLED, you want HDR support, you want the better ergonomics, depending on what you're coming from, you know, this is all stuff that you have to weigh pros and cons. Obviously, the price is crazy. We're gonna also try this on the Xbox Ally X here in a sec as well. So let's just run around real quick. Let's do a lap. We're gonna do a lap. It'll be like a 30-second video of the actual benchmarking. I can go get some gameplay on all of them, but it'll be like the same little loop. I ain't talking to nobody yet. You gonna tell me I can't go nowhere?
We should prepare while we are in base camp.
Yeah. What up, Hans? All right, here are my settings for now. So we're gonna move on to the Xbox Ally X, and then we're gonna let Legion go S for last. So here are my settings. Display, borderless window, 1280 by 800. We're uncapped frame rate. HDR support is not on. We disabled VSync for now. Effects quality is at low. Character quality, facial expressions are default. This is all default settings. I didn't change any of this. This may be an option for us to claw back more performance while we're fighting stuff, but we would first need to get to like 50, 40 before we even start messing with this. If the fights start to, act up, we haven't even got to that point yet. We're still trying to claw to 30 consistent, which we are there, I suppose. We want to get to 60 consistent though. Graphic settings, we are at AMD FSR with balanced, and which is even lower than 800p. Ray tracing is off, medium textures, medium on the anisotropic filtering, medium on the mesh. Fur quality is low. We're going to go low on sky quality. Grass tree quality is medium. We have grass tree sway off. Foliage is at the still lowest. Foliage and snow collision is off. Wind simulation is low. We have surface quality low, which this probably is important. Probably want to go to medium, but it still all looks like, running together. I don't like how it looks. It all looks like this gray skew across everything, or a brown skew across everything. Water effects disabled. Distortion effects are enabled. Shadow quality is low. We were just at medium, but we went to low. Distance shadow is low. Shadow distance is still near on this one as well. Ambient occlusion and light, or ambient light, is low. Contact shadows are not disabled. They should be enabled. I don't know why that happened. Ambient occlusion should be medium. Bloom is low. Motion blur is on. Screen space reflections is off. Depth of field, everything is off except for volumetric fog. We're gonna do our benchmark one more time because contact shadows should have definitely been on. Like it didn't change much though. I have the OG, I love it, but I want to change the battery out. Yeah, battery life is important on these devices, and you'll get more battery. Like you just gotta be, proper expectations around what you're playing at. What do you usually play on your TDP wise? Kool-Aid. Just more time to play. Yeah. The OLED helps with both because you got an OLED. It's going to be able to kind of manage the screen, and sip on the drain, and then there's the better performance at lower TDPs as well. I never touched that. Oh wow. So it must be at the standard one, which is performance, which would make it at 20 TDP, which is fine. That's fine. Yeah, for 2K, you definitely might want to go get something beefier, but it really isn't. It's not really like the handheld can handle most games. It's rather it's expectations around what they should and how they should run. People buy stuff and expect the world. I get it though. You bought it's $2,000, especially at 2,000. $13.50 was already stretch when I bought it. So somebody paying $2,000 and you got to compromise. I don't know. All right, let me make sure I got my settings so I can make sure we do like for like settings across the board. All right, so I'm gonna take some pictures. One momento. One, two. Gotta start at the first one. There. All right, let's move to the LIX. I really hope I downloaded on the LIX. I'm almost certain I did, but I don't remember. I know I got on Legion though. The downside with the MSI Claw device is the fact that it's Intel and the drivers, and then all the other portion of that is that they're having an issue with their VRR support right now. I don't know if it's going to get fixed, but it's basically like you have to lock it in order for it to work properly, which is fine, I suppose, but I don't think a lot of people like that. Um, it's really about the support for the device. I think they're going to get there, of course, and I'm happy for the competition. But I'm gonna stick with AMD for the foreseeable future until I like, obviously, if they're, I guess there's a difference between purchasing something and testing something. I'm purchasing something, I'm like, uh, very much so, a lot more cautious than I used to be. There was an issue. Your thoughts on Acer handhelds? They just came on the scene and they use an Intel. That is a match made in hell. I don't know what to tell you on that one. I don't I don't know how well they're going to optimize or, support the device, and then they're using Intel, which already has issues with driver support and, kinks and working stuff out. So I'm like, yeah, I would much rather have the MSI, because MSI, at least they have created devices before. So they have some type of cadence going already. So I would rather get that one than the Acer. Not saying that people can't come on the scene and just blow people away. You've seen what SteamOS did, but it still took SteamOS to become SteamOS today than it was when it first launched. So, I mean, I'm tired of beta. I'm just very tired of beta testing. I like innovation. I like being on the forefront of stuff, but it's just like, bro, it comes to a point where I just want to play a game. How much time am I wasting, really? And you see me, I literally got like 5 devices I'm testing for everybody to help with the problem that we have with PC gaming. And that's just, it's a mess. Why would I add more mess to it? Like, I'm not doing that. Not doing that to myself. No, thank you. It's already a mess. I'm glad that no, I'm glad that people are enjoying something different. I have no problem with that. I'm saying, speaking from me, I'm not speaking from a perspective of someone that's looking for that additional, there's like 10,000 of us, really. I say it's not like it's a lot of us that's enthusiasts that really take this PC handheld gaming stuff seriously to the point where if I was to ask you about every last one, you would know what it's about. Like most of the time, it's that's not that many of us. I mean, probably like I say 200,000 of us in the world. That's a very small population. So when I think of like who is really going to be making this stuff move and who really like the only thing that I can think of that would make sense across the board is just optimizing the games because people can buy whatever they want and they can make it whatever they want. So as long as you're happy with what you purchased, I'm all for it. If you want to take a look at some of the optimizations I do, I'm happy for you as well. You can try to use some of the knowledge I bring to support your device, but to say which one and what I'm going to buy and what I suggest you buy, that's totally different. Like it's like two different things. I could love the fact that they're innovating and bringing more performance and bringing competition, but also be on the same side that, hey, you're not ready for the level of care I would want to be at to one, recommend you, and two, use my own money to buy you. So it's a difference. And why is this not running? Why is it doing this? Why are you doing this to me? What's wrong? Armory crate. I hit the play button. This game supports native Steam input. Next. And then it didn't start up. Like at all. I mean, I can go to my library again. Oh, there we go. And this is duplicating as well, so we should, and it's going to be at 720p, so there's going to be a slight difference um, in performance level because one's at 720p, one's it was at 800 or 1280 by 800, one's at 1280 by 720. What up, man? No, we got hit with the optimization screen. I forgot. Leave it to me to forget. So yeah, we're gonna be looking at Dying Like the Beast next, but we're gonna be looking at the Legion Go S on Monster Hunter Wilds, compared to the Xbox Ally X and the Legion Go 2. And then we're gonna go to the Steam Deck and the Xbox Ally to compare Near Automata. Hopefully, I can get to all of that today. No, right? Sorry, I said you on a fool's errand trying to play this on PC handheld. Yeah, wish me luck, man. Wish me luck. Sounds like a grind for real. It is a grind, bro. Do it for the thrills. Don't worry about it. Choo, choo, choo. The Switch 2 version about to be as bad. I mean, we can get the 30 on here at least, Bizarro. You can at least get 30. We trying to get to 60. 45, 50 at least. We can definitely get to a 30 at 20 TDP. We've achieved that on the Legion Go 2, and that's what I anticipate is the worst performing one out of 3. I think the Legion Go S is going to surprise us, even though it's a Z1 Extreme. Mm, 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 mm. Mm. They got Dragon Dogma 2 on Switch 2 running at 15 FPS. What? You sure about that? 15 FPS is crazy. Yeah, that's not good. Not good at all. Round and round it go, round and round it go, round and round it goes. Have you done laptop PC gaming on the channel? I have not. I have not. Frankly, I don't have any interest in it. I would be lying if somebody said, "Hey, we'll send you a laptop." I'm like, I ain't gonna test it, G. Don't even send it to me. Don't even waste your money. Don't waste the postage. I'm not gonna test it. What is going on now? Where y'all come from? We're being weird. All right. Disable. We were at the defaults. Only thing that we changed. Oh, did they save my settings? No, they did not. So annoying. You're annoying. All right, we're at low, default, enabled, off, default. Okay, everything was fine there. We were at custom with AMD FSR at balanced. Ray tracing was off. Texture quality was a medium. We were at texture filtering. It was at 4 times. Mesh quality was at medium. Fur quality was still low. We had grass at medium. We had foliage at the lowest. We had wind simulation at low, so we didn't have it just off. We had surface quality at low, sandstorm low, water effects disabled, distortion is enabled, render distance medium, shadow quality was low. Distance shadows were low, shadow distance was near. We had ambient light at low, contact shadows were enabled. Ambient occlusion was medium. Bloom low, motion blur on. Biometrics were at lowest. Okay, got it. We got it. Let's go ahead and start the game. We're gonna be just running around that little area for a sec. See how that go. 50 on it.
Where should we go first?
All right. This one surprisingly is only at 93% utilization. That's surprising. It looks like we're topping off a little bit higher, but it's still just around the same. But we're only at 90% utilization. We were at 97 on the other one, so I think if we were to get the utilization up higher, it could probably be around like 40, 45-ish, which isn't bad. In the town area anyway. I know this place sucked for, we got to go around and like do in the regular, you know, fights, but right now we're gonna just focus on this. And for it to be at 40, not so bad, not so bad, not so bad. Got some good contact shadows going on. We got some ambient occlusion. Doesn't look like a PS2 game. That's what I was hoping for. Doesn't look like a PS2 game, that's for sure. It is heavily artifacting. We need some FSR in here we need some FSR 4 in here for sure. But we're at least hitting a solid or decent, closely decent 40. Which isn't bad. 20 TDP. Let's see what happens when we give it a little bit more juice. I don't use the presets. I just use it. I just go and push everything up. Call me crazy. I don't care. I'm gonna apply. Give it a sec. See if we get this utilization up. Why is it at 78%? Look like the CPU is being cooked. Why is it not going past 40? Do I have a cap on or something? No. You see how I gave it more juice and it got worse? Let's restart it. Something's wrong. Starting to realize you need to set your TDP before you go into the game. There's something wrong right now. Like every time I've tried to like do a change and let it like actively fix it, it doesn't do it. And for the CPU to be this, you know, maybe we should turn on CPU boost. We'll try that next. Not bad, still playable. Oh, for sure, Kool-Aid. I'm just more so talking to stability around the 40 as well. But 40 ain't bad if it's gonna be there. It's just that more than likely it's not gonna stay there. Now we are pushing it to its full wattage.
Where should we go first?
But yeah, it's like tapping out at like 84%, which tells me that it's not GPU limited, it's CPU limited. And let's turn on CPU boost real quick. see what that do. Dang. Nothing. I mean, this is clearly a CPU heavy type. But look like we're steady at our 40 now. We could probably get there with lesser settings, especially when it comes to mobile. So let's go down. Let's go back down to our 20 TDP. I'm gonna put you at 30. I think you're at 30 while everything else is at 20. Utilization on the GPU will go higher now because CPU was always bottlenecking us anyway. So it looks like we're fine with what we were doing. Probably if we cap it to 40, we'll probably be okay to run around this whole thing and still be at around like 93% of our utilization. But it seems as if, again, we need to we have to be able to give the CPU a little room to breathe as well. So maybe if we do 20 TDP, turn on CPU boost, it will help, which, I mean, it's already on at this point. It will help with stabilizing. Or maybe not. But I'm just trying to think of like what could we do to give the CPU more headroom. And the only thing you can do really is to turn on CPU boost to give it that additional headroom it needs. But it looks like it's not really doing much difference. It's not making much of a difference to me. So let's run around here, get our benchmark, and then we're gonna go to the Legion Go S real quick. She getting about 40 frames. She. It's getting about 40 frames. Right. Averaging around like 39, hovering around that 39, 40 line. I think this could hit 60 if I wanted to make bad, if I had bad settings, like if I just turned everything the lowest. It's all basically about what are you saying with my settings you think that 1X player can hit 60? I'm not sure, honestly, but it might perform better. I think it is a performance increase, or so I'm not sure like how much at 20 TDP. You know, how much more performance it'll be. But you can definitely try to force a closer to 60 experience by lowering resolution, lowering settings, etc., etc. What up, Bush? Does the college 27 run decent? That game is copy and paste, bro. Yeah, it's gonna run decent. It's like FIFA at this point. You don't never gotta ask if FIFA gonna run with it. It ain't nothing but copy and paste. And just put 27 on the box. So you'll be good. I'm not saying the roster ain't updated, but copying and pasting, bro. They're extremely lazy. That's a good thing, y'all. That's a good thing for y'all because they're extremely lazy. They're not making nothing super technical changes. They're not upgrading the engine in any real magnificent way. If anything, they're going to just ruin the gameplay. But that's about it. Performance will be the same. Do you not want to force it to 60? Nah, not. I like to. I like to make sure the game doesn't look like a PS2 game. If it look like a PS2 game, I ain't gonna play it anyway. So no. Sometimes we can be a little aggressive with our settings, and if we are too aggressive, just makes it look like a PS Vita game or a PS2 game. I'm just like, I don't think that's what we wanted us to. I don't think that's what we wanted out of this. On a scale of 10 being the highest, 1 being the lowest, how much would you rate it? The Xbox Ally X? I'd say an 8. It's a very good device. And it's got the best support. Outside of SteamOS, of course. It's the best Windows supported device. 100%. All right, we're gonna save and quit, and we're gonna go to the Xbox. The Legion Go S now. Do not be surprised if it runs better. I've been telling y'all this for a long time. Yes, it has a weaker chip, technically, on paper. But that don't matter. And we're gonna have to go full screen on here anyway. Swear to God, if this doesn't connect, I'll be extremely upset. There we go. Yay. What are you doing? Okay, good. You got to switch to the other screen. Sorry. Let me drag you in here. There you go. Okay, so now we're on the Legion Go S, and we need to hide this Xbox Ally and go to Legion Go S. Oh, I do that. Do I have Near Automata on here too? Nice. We're gonna go Monster Hunter Wilds. Battery problems. The battery pretty bad for you? Yeah, I say like it's really like an hour and 30. It's probably like the weakest battery we got for a handheld for sure. Best performance with the combination of Steam OS and Legion C1 Extreme with 32 gigs of RAM, but definitely the worst battery too. But I don't think people gonna care anyway. Barrier. Oh, I'm in offline mode. That's not true. Maybe lying. Am I in offline mode? I am not in offline mode. Am I? I didn't turn it off. I didn't do it on offline mode yesterday. I'm not in offline mode. I'm not. Freaking liars. On the Legion Go 1, but I swear I was about to go for the S. Any notes on the Legion Go S so far? This is the best performing handheld I got on a game to game basis. I haven't tweaked the other ones. You can tweak the other ones to get better performance, but this one is the one that gives me the best performance and stability across the board. Why are y'all doing this right now? Let's just restart, dude. It also has a lot of quirks. Like yesterday, I was playing it and it wasn't charging, but it was plugged in. For some reason, it wasn't charging though. Then there's the other situation with the max resolutions, Like some of this stuff y'all not gonna have to worry about because you're not gonna be able to deal with it, or at least you can set it and forget it within SteamOS. I just have to do a lot of testing, so it kind of becomes a problem and a nuisance where right now, for some reason, they said I'm in offline mode. I'm not in offline mode. Um, for some reason, the cord wasn't connecting properly yesterday, but it's connecting today. Easy, no problem. But there's like small little things. Obviously, the sound quality on here is okay. It is very much so the weakest sound quality too. For when like just playing it regularly. But you can buy headphones. I don't really know. People, I put too much stock in like the audio, but at the same time, now that I got the Xbox Ally X, I'm putting more stock in the audio because I actually like how it sounds on there. So I can't knock them for being mad about it. But there's plenty of quirks. There's so many different things that's like you can go on for days about the pros and cons of some of these devices. Um, I just kind of have to, you know, understand that some things are just built for different uh, use cases for me at this point now. If I'm playing a single player game or a game that doesn't require any online servicing or something like that, I'm usually going to jump to the Steam OS device because it's going to perform the best. If I'm playing like anything on Windows or Game Pass or something, I'm using my Legion Go 2 or my Xbox Ally X. If I'm streaming stuff, I'm using my Legion Go 2 because it got the best screen and it got HDR support. So it's like so many different use cases now for like what it want. Nothing's perfect. So it's hard to kind of just say like, oh, one's the perfect match for you. You just kind of got to think about what you like, what you don't like. If you want a console like experience, the most polished or at least the closest to a console like experience, you're obviously going to go with something with Steam OS on it. I do not recommend doing Bazite right now. I don't recommend upgrading a device to run Steam OS. Like a lot of stuff can be right, a lot of stuff can go wrong. I don't. It's not saying that you can't do it. I'm saying that just buy the device for what you want it to be. Like, don't change it. Once you start changing stuff, it's like it's not even the thing that you bought it for. So buy the device that you feel the most aligns with your value or what you value. And if you do that, you can't go wrong. No matter what they say. I'm not streaming from the Legion Go S. The Legion Go S is plugged in. I'm just using my Elgato right now. So this is the device. If I was to unplug it, you'll see it on here. But because I like the audio to come through my Elgato, the Legion Go S doesn't allow me to duplicate it like I do on my Windows. So because SteamOS doesn't allow it. So I have to actually use the capture of the video quality too. And that's why it looks different from what on my normal setup. I like to capture it on the handheld because it's like actual representation of what you're going to be seeing. When you blow it up, you get to see the imperfections. This is not how you should be examining it. But because we don't have another option, this is how we're going to examine it. Let's go ahead and set these settings and move on with our day. We have to go 1280 by 720. Thank God they let me change it in the game. We're gonna go VSync off. We're gonna do. Ooh, they got some different. I think they changed it. They changed. Oh no, I was supposed to change that to low. Let me go to my settings here. Let's see. Yeah, we're at low. Why can't I remember what I'd be setting it? It'd be setting it like off default. Cool. All right. So Here's the meat and potatoes. We're at balanced. We are at texture quality was, wait. Oh, I'm on the wrong one. We did the 720. We're not going to be able to do 1280 by 800, but that was the same thing on the. Wait, did we change the resolution? Was it 720 or not? I don't even remember. I gotta go back to the Xbox LX. I be talking too much, unfocused. Jesus. Okay. Lowest, balanced, off, medium texture. We were at, oops, texture filtering where we were at medium 4 times. Mesh quality was medium. We had a few changes on the other screen, next screen, which is low, medium on the grass. We disabled grass, and we were the lowest. Wind, foliage off, wind was low. Render distance, medium. Wait, no, render distance was, yeah, medium. Why does it say medium, but it says low? Huh? That's weird. All right, let's go try that again. Why am I not using 35 watt TDP? I'm not using 35 watt TDP because you usually get about 90% of your performance at 20. That additional doesn't, it's like diminishing returns. You don't really need it. But there's cases where it comes in handy, but I test at 20 TDP for a lot of reasons, but the biggest reason is that it's a handheld. Off it, low, disable, enable, lowest. We're obviously gonna kind of boost it up to kind of give you an idea of what you'll get with the settings, but I'm not using it to set the settings for sure. Low, enabled, ambient inclusion is medium, motion blur off, lowest on the fog. All right, yeah, on, off. Low, medium, disable, lowest, off, low, disable, enable, medium. Disable, enable, medium. Even though the render distance says medium, it won't change the actual render. I don't know if this is like hard locked. You can't change it. So that's another difference. I don't know if it's hard locked or not. It says it's medium, but it won't change it actually in the game. So we'll restart it to see if that fixes it. But I think that's it. So let's go ahead and we have our settings. I really hope this doesn't like change my settings back for some stupid reason. We have everything we need there. We're gonna go ahead and quit. They saved it. I saw them save it. We're gonna go back in, make sure we're at 20 TDP. We are. it might be a little sharper because and it might lose a little performance due to the fact that we have that scaler on. Maybe I should turn that off. We'll test it on and off. See what the difference is. Yeah, but it still gets like 79% more. That's why I show it still, Turks. I'm not saying that you can't run it at that. I'm saying I'm not. I'm saying that I set my settings at 20 TDP. Then I show a little glimpse of what that looks like at the full wattage, but it's not necessarily how I'm gonna play it anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. You get to still see what it looks like at 35 TDP. I still get to kind of provide users an actual valuable look and feel at 20. So not saying you can't do it. You can do whatever you want. Just saying what I'm doing. I never touched that. So when you change the watts, it runs better. Yes, it's more more stability. And it usually provides a little bit more FPS, especially in harder to run areas. But again, because you're already at 20 TDP, Kool-Aid, you'll probably be all right. You could just probably leave it. The GPT-5 got insane performance, but the battery life sucks. Yeah, that thing got a beast of a APU in it. Start game. Let's see if it actually gets to 99% because it's a CPU limited game. Might not. Mm-hmm. No, it's at 99%. I love that Steam OS. Now, because it's blown up, you're seeing the artifacts a lot better. It's easier to see them. Clearly, there's some artifacting around edges. But overall, still looks good to me. Running pretty decently at the 40. Next handheld I'm going to get is the Intel Extreme. Yeah. I would love to test out their frame gen. I think that's the biggest thing I want to test right now is the frame gen. Can you not go on the ship? Dang. They don't want you to do nothing in here. Ain't leave. But that frame time here, as you can see, is pretty stable. This one, you're more than likely okay running at the 20 TDP with the 40 FPS. That's not bad for a Monster Hunter game. We do want 60, but like I said, it's so much that goes into that like I'm already seeing like the tethering around all of the fading when it comes to the shadows. That we're already at low shadows. Our draw distance is going to be very close to us. We're making so many compromises already that trying to get to 60 would just be absolute nightmare on the way it looks. So we might have to just be comfortable with the 40 as of today. What we could do is, again, I know, kind of just showcase the additional wattage or what that looks like if you kind of boost it all the way up and turn off the scaler. Let me turn off that scaler as well. Oops, I did not mean to get on you. How you get off? Dismount. Dismount. I didn't even know you can call him. How do you dismount? Oh, okay. "60 FPS is best for this game. Timing has to be on point." Yeah. Yeah, it's tough. It's definitely tough. With the additional push, we're sitting at like 48, 49. It's getting closer. But the only real big potential advantage that we can do additionally would probably be to lower the resolution or something like that, but it's already low. Like, you can't get no more lower than 720. So we're gonna lose a little bit once we go play on the regular screen, because that runs at 1280 by 800. But um, it's going lower than this is like crazy to me. Like going to ultra performance or something like that. Like, you don't even get that much performance back. And you're running at 90% of utilization of your GPU because it's starving. So I don't know. I think that we can still do. I think we hit the right speed. It's up to y'all on whether or not you want to play it on here on the console or not. I think even going to quality would be a nice addition. And then clearly not running it at the full 40. Oh, I also wanted to turn this off to see if that helped with performance. Bro, can the Switch 2 handle it? Yeah. It's just all around. It's all about how you want it to look at the end of the day. Like right now, I'm not at the lowest settings. I can go lower. And I'm pretty sure they're going to take advantage of that. Like, I'm at custom. Let's just go lowest. Like, this is lowest. I don't see a super benefit because I know how to optimize games, but you can go lower. And you can try to get more performance out of it. Like right now, we're closer to 60 than we were. Looks like garbage. Looks like a PS2 game. Doesn't have any shadowing. Looks like nothing's planted. But you can go lower. You can do whatever you want. It's a PC. The Switch 2, they have to optimize for what they're targeting. So whatever they're targeting is what you're going to get. If they feel comfortable giving you a sloppy 60 and letting it fluctuate down to 38 to go up to 60, that's what they chose. If they wanted to be a lock 60, they can absolutely get there. They're just going to have to make a lot of compromises. So I don't never blame the game. I blame the developers. Developers to choose what they want to prioritize, and whether or not they actually put the effort in to fix it. I think Monster Hunter's case, they tried to fix it, and they did a lot of work to try and make it better, because this was not capable when it first came out. You couldn't get to even 60 on no freaking handheld. But they put the work in. So it all comes down to what the developers decide to target and do. If it's a port, if somebody's doing the port for them, is what that company decides to do. But anything can run on anything. It's just whether or not how well it's going to run. Now we gotta go back to my settings. GTA 6 would be crazy on handhelds. GTA 6 will blow up handhelds at this point. I'm almost certain of it. No, I won't, because it got to run on PS5 and Xbox Series S. That means that it had to be super optimized. Now the port to PC, that's different. They sometimes they cut a couple corners, but if it run on the Xbox Series S, it can definitely run on a PC handheld. It's just if is the port going to be, good or not. All right, let's go back to 20 TDP, because I'm pretty sure we can still stay around 60 or at least close to it with that. Get off. We're at 93% of the utilization. So we can definitely claw back some like this is just lowest settings, and we're gonna go back up to quality. Doesn't look bad. I can have a blast with this. It's not terrible. You just went to lowest. They try to give you presets that make sense. My little settings helps me feel better about running on a handheld, because it tries to at least give the presentation of a PC, of a console or something. I like shadows. I don't like the stuff looking floaty. I don't like how there's no contact shadows here. It's just like small things that can make the difference as to what you're looking at. Like this whole scene looks flat to me. Nothing is grounded. Nothing seems like it has any depth. It's all just a flat surface, and it looks brown across the board. Like there's no way to tell the difference between that thing in the back and the stuff in the front without contact shadows. So contact shadows make things look like they're actually sitting in the world properly, versus just a flat scene. I don't know. Maybe I'm overstating it, but it's a difference to me. You buying this today? Go S Steam OS. Oh yeah, you gonna have a good time. Battery is you're gonna get about an hour and 30, but at 20 TDP, don't go well above that. If you stay at 20 TDP, you'll have a blast. It'd probably be like an hour 40, hour 35. But you're only averaging like 2 hours and 10 minutes on the other devices. So it is more playtime, but it's not like super crazy difference. It's not a super crazy difference, at least in my opinion. Especially for the trade-off of having better stability. I take it. This performs better than my Legion Go 2. Like literally we was at like 35, 36. We're sitting at, with the same settings, we were at like 41, 42. So what was I finna do? Go back to my regular settings. And then what were we gonna do? We're gonna go fight something. Just so we can see if we need to change the other stuff too. Low default. Okay, we're good there. This is all the same. We were at balanced. We were at medium. We're at 4 times medium, grass and quality. We're at medium. disabled, lowest, off, low, surface quality, low, disable, enable. Render distance was medium, even though it says low. I don't know why it still says that. Then we have shadow quality is at low, not lowest. Near, and then we have our contact shadows are enabled. Ambient occlusion is medium, and we have shadows. Biometrics at its lowest too. Okay. And we have, it's not that far off from the bottom. I just like my contact shadows. Go back to some of these scenes where you kind of see like these extremely flat surfaces. They actually have some depth at this point. But yeah, let's go talk to these things and then we can go get our yeah. Did she give me something? Oh, forge. I gotta forge a weapon. What does she want me to forge? Any of this? Oh, the bone stuff. Get some pants. Get some pants. And do I have enough for the rest of this stuff? You get some arms. It's just bones, right? Where's the materials? Oh, it's just a cost to it. Oh, you can make all of it. Oh no, I needed a mystery bone. Goofy. Okay.
What are we making today?
Let me out. Okay. And then we can go to the other one.
Well, look who it is. They told There's no better place to stream.
So they set up a training area, huh? Why don't we stop by?
Appreciate the follow. Thank you. Send them back.
All right. Is everyone here?
Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
Avis unit.
Astrum, you.
Let's see. Provisions, research.
Let's start with the good.
The next we have
Good.
this thick first.
Hey, can one of you help me out? My stockpile of honey is running.
All right, head to the training area.
Is it urgent? How bad do you need honey?
I could just enter my tent. Is that my tent? Or is that the training area? That's my tent. Cool.
How's that wound looking? Does it still hurt? Hey, over here.
Head to the training area or talk to Alma. Oh, Alma. That's Coconut. Where's Alma? Oh.
Are you ready to go?
Yeah, we ready to go. Yes. Yeah, let's head out.
Thank you.
Oh, before I forget, did you hear about provisions?
If it's honey, well, you're lucky. Most people don't know about the spot I'm taking you to.
I'll stay here for now. Be careful, okay?
See where this performance tanks to. Give us an idea of what we're gonna be expecting on the other devices.
But on the sacred, we'll be there in no time.
Still holding its own right now.
Yes, and handy if you need to make a quick getaway from a monster. They're clever too, and good at picking up scents. I don't know what my people would do without them.
I want to become a sacred rider too.
Going to go down when you start fighting. That's what I'm anticipating. Seeing if what we can do about it. Because we've seen like some stuff where we can like change the amount of monsters and like their quality, stuff like that.
Gem chime stones. I don't know if
them that?
Once we reach the village, you'll see.
Hopefully not too terrible Kool-Aid. But we will see. We're already at 30.
Wow, look at that. There's so many of them. Let's get closer.
Is it a little low?
Tread carefully.
Might be a little low. It is low. Dang, it was really low. Look at that. 28?
Is that a mountain? What a weird shape.
You
I'm
think
up
so?
gonna be in the
We call it
30s.
wind's gasp.
That's gonna be in the 25 on the other one.
All right, this is the spot.
Great, thank you.
Over here.
It smells so good.
You can like pull it without having to get out. Oh, I didn't know that.
That should be enough, honey.
Nice.
On to the village then?
Yes, please follow me.
Like, I hate how much time is wasted playing Monster Hunter. That's why I don't play it. But it seemed like they're trying to get me a little bit go faster.
Oh no, I was supposed to draw water. I completely forgot.
You're in for it now.
Yeah, Zato's gonna give me an earful.
So fortunate it's at
Is there
30.
anything we can do to help?
Please, no. If anything, it's me who owes you a favor.
I'm starting to get nervous. To the villagers, we're outsiders. We don't want to do anything to offend them.
It'll be fine. Just play it cool.
Do you think they have felines like me there? Good question. The guild hasn't seen evidence of any Linians in the region, but you never know. I'll do my best not to startle them.
We're here. Sorry.
Better late.
I had a...
Hello?
You have read one.
We'll be going then. Did you see that? The guards at the gates. They weren't carrying weapons. Besides, didn't seem to know what weapons were either. What the...
What up, Eyes? I'm still playing Monster Hunter Wilds.
Authorization?
Brandon, the guild authorizes you to neutralize the threat.
What's the threat? Oh, so I gotta kill these things?
No end to them. Something's coming from over there. The thing is awfully close to the village. Can we get out of here? I almost wet my fur.
Yeah, let's move.
Yo.
That's
Almost
a
wet my
big beast,
fur.
right?
Bro, we
Long gnashers,
also
claws.
were.
Yeah, I'd say so.
those villagers don't have weapons. This doesn't add up. They must have some means of keeping the monsters out.
This game
Maybe
pushes
they've got
everything,
some
even
kind of
PC.
thingamabobble.
They fixed a lot of it though, Kool-Aid. I'm pretty sure you probably would have been playing it from the beginning.
Almost
I know
there.
I know it's improved quite a bit.
Stupid slow human lives. I miss the sacred already. Well, here we are. Home sweet home away from home. It's too, yeah, we thought.
Good idea.
That's not. That's, oh, this guy. Why he up there?
A little bit.
Did you? And since this either we're open day or night.
Gave me some fresh honey.
Hunter, come over here. I need to talk to you
Yeah,
for a
look.
sec.
Oh, is it Gemma?
I've got some materials you.
Gave me some iron ore. I guess they want me to create something. Long sword, maybe. Oh no, I can go back. Let me go back to my great sword. What is this? Upgrading, speed of sharpening. Ooh,
Ready to
okay,
get to
okay.
work?
Yeah.
Perfection.
What's this?
I'm ready to work.
Okay, we got the whole blade. Okay.
You can find more.
Okay, keep it pushing, lady. We get it. Alright, we got the 46. Where we gotta go now? Finish preparations and talk to Alma. Okay,
We got a sail on.
we ready,
Need
bro.
anything?
Anything happened to
Go.
the support team? Hey, over here. Can I talk to you right quick? It's about this. I mapped out. An SOS flip.
Come on.
Let's go
Be careful out there.
in the
Hunter.
south.
Follow the scout flies. The timing, the direction, it must be them.
Hurry.
Move those hindquarters.
Wait, can I not get on my horse?
The support team must be in trouble.
What happened to my horse? I mean, my mount. How do you get down? What the heck is happening? Tripping? I went the wrong way. Definitely went the wrong way. That's alright though. Do you think that the game with 40 FPS makes sense for handheld? Yeah. For the most part, yeah. It's only certain games that need like a specific timing, like a Sekiro or like Dark Souls, that I feel like you need more than the 40. Even a game like this, there's plenty of people that kind of probably would need the 60 for this game. Especially on higher end, you know, high end or in-game content. So you'll need the 60. So I do think that there's a place for it. But yeah, it's like 40 is also really good to target for higher resolutions, cleaner images, better fidelity. No, you don't need 60. You can literally play games at 30. You don't need 60. People prefer 60 though.
No, you don't. I don't think Just put the meat down.
That's the game. The real Kool-Aid man. Appreciate you hopping in the YouTube chat, Kool-Aid. What are we doing? Ooh, I'm in offline mode. Okay, what is this? Use a paratoad, use a vine trap. Nah, I ain't got none of that. Hit me with the. What did he hit me with? You gotta get out the way. Oh no. Yeah, I'm gonna die pretty quickly if I keep doing that. Oh, he got me some heals. And you can do like a focus strike. Oh, you only can do it at certain parts? Oh, there we go. That focus strike is crazy. But I can see his wound at least, right? Oh yeah. Get him. Get him. Ooh, that was his wound too. Sheesh. You would think I was actually good at this game. No! Get out of that! Bruh. That's the wrong freaking button. Thinking it's dark though. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. It's hold on the fight, so that's good. It's holding on the fight, yeah. It's holding at least at
I have
30.
the materials I found in your field pouch.
Mind you, this is at 20 TDP, which isn't bad.
The same goes for monsters. Heels inbound. We'll have to carve it later.
Woo! Got a tail? Yeah, getting like 60 or more for a handheld is a bonus. Yeah, I seen that, Kool-Aid. I appreciate it. Keep the chats lively, man. Ain't nobody talking on YouTube. They don't be banging with me over there. They be watching, but they don't be listening. They don't be talking. Most of the time. He said, man, get to the optimizations, man. Enough with that chitter chatter. And quest immediately. Yeah. That wasn't bad. Wasn't bad at all. All right, we got to move on. Can't spend too much on here. So I got to get to the other games. I might not do Dying Light. I might just go to Nier Automata for the Xbox and the Steam Deck. Take off.
That's what you get for messing with my partner. And with me. Great work, Hunter. Oh, and the support team made it to base camp
Save.
safely.
Great. Let's head back.
Need to verify that this mug was actually on the resolution it was on.
Thanks, Isai. You saved everyone. Can I ask why you came back?
Yeah, it was at
I
720.
thought you might need these sacred. You look after them, won't you? They've been... And since...
Bro, all right, we get it.
Ooh, this is just way
Whole lot
too
of talk.
exciting. Nata, we
Quick
should get
game.
ready.
Save and place it. Yes, yes, yes. Ooh. Yeah, I just gotta see real quick. One time. How much of a difference? Really quickly. Just making sure that I'm not going crazy and that we did actually have it at 720p. But as you can see, stability wise, performance wise, we were getting a better performance lift on the Legion Go S. Um, I'm just hoping that the dips that we were seeing aren't going to be as significant on here either. Because I mean, at some point that additional GPU you kicks in, and we do get to see like it perform well. So I'm not trying to. I don't want to write it off as if it can't perform, because it can. No, you ain't gonna get the same performance with the Legion Go 2. You'll get like somewhere near, but it's definitely gonna run better on Legion OS. And that's only due to Steam OS. On paper, it's supposed to be stronger. Same thing with this device. I don't know why the armory crate keeps failing on me though. It's weird. Is there updates? Let me see if my what's the name is working. Control Alt F. No, that's not working either. There's clearly something wrong. Let me go grab those other devices real quick. Yes, but yeah, Steam Deck. Yeah, but yeah, Steam Deck. Okay, that popped back up. Hurry up. We've been at this too long. Oh yeah, I'm not even testing Monster Hunter Wilds on the Steam Deck. I'm testing Near Automata between the two. Between the Xbox Ally and the Steam Deck. Or are you referring to Near Automata? Is Near bad? We're at the right resolution, correct? Oh no, you meant Unlost Hunter? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I wasn't gonna try it. Some games you just know. You could probably try to get like a 30 FPS experience, but at the same time, it's like, why?
Ooh, this is just way too exciting. Nata, just get ready.
Yeah.
That's not where we need to go.
Thanks for saving my but not that. The better you eat. Greetings, honey. It's for a you no cat.
Well, what can I do for you? Have you selected your weapons? If not, you can do so in the tent over there.
Ready to go? Great. My village awaits. Okay then. There you go.
Whoa, these are hard.
What up, Mobius?
How many sacred deer?
I'm doing today. We were doing it. We doing Monster Hunter Wilds. We kind of just went through Legion OS, Xbox Ally X, and the Legion Go 2.
So then,
Next up, we're going to just quickly go over Near Automata on Steam Deck versus the Xbox Ally. Try to get some good settings.
What's not to like about this plan?
so how did you know where to
Do I
put this
recommend the
before?
base model Xbox Ally? Yeah, at 400 to 450 bucks. That's where it's worth it to me.
They did.
They really are clever.
Too many good things about it to be written off, I suppose. It's crazy. We're getting like 34, 32. Only using 85% of the utilization of the GPU, which is insane to me.
Greetings. This way, friends.
Thank you very much. Yeah, let's go.
Insane.
Come on, Alma. Let's go.
We were just at like 40, 45 on the Legion Go S.
The storm will be here soon.
Hey, look. What's that stranger carrying?
But it's literally just due to them not maxing out the GPU. That's the difference.
Hey there.
Yep. It's called Wilk. You just toss it into the fire.
Huh?
Did you see that?
Do you think handheld's good for long term?
Some kind of fuel.
What do I think the Xbox Ally is a good handheld for a long term?
Strange about it, though.
Have you had a chance to ask the Elder about the Keepers yet?
Whoa. And welcome to the live stream, Mobius. Appreciate you hopping in. Appreciate you.
I saw the Doshaguma.
In general, it's probably gonna last longer than the Ally. I mean, than the Steam Deck. I mean, the Steam Deck is literally, it's already at its end. So if I had to choose a budget one today, I would get the Ally and throw Steam OS on it or something, or just use the Ally, because the games that you're gonna be running anyways, you already are gonna be, you know, It's not like a compromise this, but it's not like you're gonna be trying to run super high intense AAA games anyway. Like I wouldn't try to run this on there or something like that. It's barely holding its own on the Xbox Ally X. Now, if I was to lock it to 30, give it a good experience on there, you could possibly do it, but like I said, there's limitations to stuff. But it looks like this game was fine at 720p. Clearly, there's a winner here, which we know is the Legion Go S. All right, let's move to the next part of this. But I think the Xbox Ally is good simply due to the fact it has support behind it. It's kind of like the Series S, in my opinion. Regardless of how people, it enables you to play games on the go, right? Regardless of how people feel about the performance. And you're not going to find anything better at 450 or 400. So that's why it's my target price. Let's start. Speaking of which, let's start there. Hmm? Nani? Oh, I guess I turned it off. What the heck? All right. Oops. We are at 20 TDP and we don't have any CPU boost on, and we are at 720. Yeah, I believe so. As I think that there's plenty of games I can run on here with very high settings, right? And get 60 FPS and be fine. It just depends on what games you're playing. Like Shadow of the Tomb Raider runs really, really well on here, 60 FPS with high settings. And that's like a AAA game that came out in the last generation. Uncharted 4, Ghost of Tsushima looks really good on here, but I haven't tested myself personally. God of War looks really good on here. You can get 60 FPS experiences on Ragnarok and on the original 2018 God of War. So there's plenty of games you can play on here with high to quality, like console-like quality settings. Just depends on what you're playing, you know. What's up with the screen? Oh, it's because it's 1080p, huh? Okay. We're gonna have to exit and come back in. I started up at 1080p and then switched it to 720, so caused a little issue. Like I'm almost certain that we can run this at high settings at 60 FPS on the Legion Go S, Xbox Ally X, and Legion Go 2. I'm almost certain of it, but just gotta test it to make sure. But yeah, there's plenty of games you can play at high settings. I have not tried Spider-Man. There's a lot of people that cover that game, so figured y'all be alright. I bought it. I have it on my PlayStation 5, so I was like, I don't really need to buy it again. Wait, where's their setting? Oh, borderless VSync off. Custom height. That's all they got. Oh, let's try high settings for now. We'd adjust it if we need to get to that 60. We have 46 right now. Might need to adjust some stuff. Do you think it runs smoothly on here? Oh. Yeah, I think it'll run smoothly. It just depends on what you're looking for. I think it'll do a solid 30 FPS of 30 or 40. 60 might be a little shaky, but you'll probably be able to get there with the right settings.
Designed to end. We are perpetually trapped in a never-ending spiral of life and death.
Oops, just got it double talking.
Is this a curse? Or some kind of punishment? I often think about the God who blessed us with this cryptic puzzle, and wonder if we'll ever have the chance to kill him.
Ooh, smug at 25.
To be here. All units have penetrated the
That boy is crazy.
Systems green across the board.
You gotta break it. See where you can go.
All units confirmed. We've passed the 50-kilometer threshold and are proceeding toward the target. Understood.
You do something stupid like that again with this Xbox Ally. Why I oughta.
Understood. 12H down. All units activate manual mode and rely on visuals to evade.
Already engaged. Free movement unlocked.
Origin point of long-range lasers confirmed. Down. Our HO229 cancelers are ineffective.
I can't play this like this. I need to restart it.
Alert. Enemy unit sighted ahead.
I gotta restart it. It's cooked. Sorry. I was doing too much. We probably gonna have to go that it's the MSAA. I'm pretty sure it's the MSAA. That is such a taxing setting for older games for some reason. I don't know why, but the anti-aliasing used to cook games. I'm almost certain it's only that, which I should have turned off. But we'll see. Maybe I turn it off and that mug still be posted. Yeah, this right here, big problem. Everything else should be fine. It already shot up to 60. I think it's capped. But we'll see.
Everything that lives is designed to end. We are perpetually trapped in a never-ending spiral of life and death. Is this a curse? Or some kind of punishment? I often think about the god who blessed us with this cryptic puzzle, and wonder if we'll ever have the chance to kill him.
We still have 58.
Squadron, come in. 2B here. All units have penetrated the stratosphere. Autopilot systems green across the board.
This is Operator 60. All units confirmed.
We've passed the 50-kilometer threshold and are proceeding toward the target.
Understood. Once you reach their anti-air defenses, proceed to manual attack formation. Then destroy the Goliath-class unit by any means necessary, and gather what data you can.
Understood. 12H down. All units activate manual mode and rely on visuals to evade.
Already engaged. Free movement unlocked.
Origin point of long-range lasers confirmed.
We're getting
Down. Our HO229 cancelers are ineffective.
Alert. Enemy unit sighted ahead.
Requesting permission to engage.
Permission granted.
Seven East down. One D down. Assuming captain's duty.
We can do a heavy attack.
Multiple surrounding enemy air units confirmed. Requesting permission to assume mobile configuration.
Permission granted.
Clean. Got how interesting this game was. But people kept saying the story was great, and I didn't get that when I beat it. Maybe I didn't beat it properly. I don't know. I just didn't get it. I was like, alright. And I didn't like the gameplay because I felt like there was like not great platinum performance. They said everybody kind of praised it because it was a step up for Nier as in itself. So maybe it was a time where I was a little more I need to just come back and play it again.
And begin gathering data on the local terrain.
Understood.
Maybe at the time I wasn't ready. Wasn't ready to really take it all in, you know what I mean? But I wasn't really there to you know. The heck? Okay, cool. Maybe it's just a little misunderstood. Like this is, you can't nobody be mad at that. You can take games on the go for $450. I can't be mad at it. I really can't. And it got good sound quality and a good screen, and ergonomics is actually decent. I can't be mad at that. Hit. Yeah, there you go. I think the best handheld PC is the Lenovo Legion Go because it's better than the workout Xbox Ally. So you talking about like getting to use the Legion Go? I don't think so. I think the battery life is atrocious. Not atrocious, but it's not great. And I think this one just has better support.
Yes, I'm aware.
So I wouldn't recommend buying that one. Not if you're buying it for Windows. If you and maybe if you're putting like Steam OS on it or something, but even then it's like it doesn't have VRR, it doesn't have like good ergonomics, it doesn't even have the screen is great. I had the Legion Go one and it was great. I think I played this right off the bat of like being better or something. I don't remember. I just remember looking at the combat and I was like, it's too simplistic. But whatever it was, like I said, I probably had the wrong mindset when I was playing it.
Enemies destroyed.
Not quite.
Yeah, the Legion Go is great, but the battery loss to the Xbox One handheld. Yeah, I think both of them are really great at battery life. This one and the other.
That our target?
I think they both are really good.
This enemy is unrelated. Proposal: dispatch it as swiftly as possible.
Yeah, we have 52, but we still got VR, so it's fine. How do I get out of that? Do we have weapons? I forget how we use them.
Laser communications recovered.
I'm transmitting your pod program.
Oh, we gotta do the pod program here. Yeah.
Complete.
Is there a way to attack him? Bro. Oh, you can attack it. Yeah, suck. I already used like 7 of them things.
Better make sure he's actually dead next time. That was dangerous, man. You're 2B, right? My name's 9S. I'm here to provide support.
Copy that.
So, was that big old buzzsaw the Goliath you came here to take out?
No, just another defensive system.
Oh, well, I guess we have to find the target then, huh? I've got a flight unit, so I'll take a look around the perimeter.
All right, I'll work my way inside from the ground.
Yeah, it's clean within that window of performance as well, so I think we can leave it like this unless we wanted to really clean up the edges a little bit more, which we would then need to go in and put it on at least MSISA 2 times to clean up the edges a little bit more, because that's going to help a lot with the edges. I don't know if y'all really even see a difference for the performance loss. Like, do y'all really see a difference in the cleanup? If you do, then you probably would want to then you will probably want to lower some of the shadowing, maybe. Global illumination being high is a pretty big deal as well. But this is just the sharpening effect. So that might be 2 things you can lower, but really it's this. This is a big deal to have on. It's very taxing on the system. For these older games, at least, I don't know why, but it is. And you can clearly see. I'm trying to see if I'm looking up close, if I see like the jagged edges and stuff. Honestly, it might be best to do that. Let's do this. Get to 60. I don't know if we need that on, but we'll leave it open now. A lot cleaner. Let's do a face touch here. Just trying to see how it look if I'm looking at it real close. Yeah, it's a much cleaner experience. The window for the VRR is 48 and above, so definitely want to stay around there. But right now we're at 47, 48. Looking at the overworld. Looking back here, we're at like 55, 52, but we would definitely want to keep on at least MSA 2 times to clean up. It's like more of a cleanup effect. Now the Xbox Ally has this other thing they have where it's like low frame rate insertion, where it still feels really good at lower FPSs. Another more technology to kind of help with the smoothing of everything. But up to you on whether or not you want to push for a 60. If you want to push for a 60, you probably just have to lower some more settings. Probably shadows and ambient inclusion being the bigger ones. MSSA is a big deal, but it kind of seems to be necessary on here. Just based off of just reviewing her sword and all that stuff. Still looks bad, but it's not as bad as before. And again, I'm blowing this up on a bigger screen you're probably not going to see a lot of this. So if you really wanted to just get away with a solid 60, you can just go down to SMAA and have a blast. I don't think you'll be losing out on much here. But you'll at least get your slot 60. You know. I, on the other hand, would want to see that be completely sharp, but it still looks really good for what it is on the go. So, up to y'all how y'all want to do that. But you can definitely get to a lock 60, and I'm gonna leave it at these settings, and just do the suggestion of the MSSAA2 if you feel like the shadowing or edges are bad, emotion or without. So up to you guys. Actually, let me double check and make sure it's not that effect of the crappy the sharpening tool. I think the sharpening helped a little bit, so we're gonna turn it back on. It definitely helped with like some of the farther away detail. Okay. All right, those are the settings. Let's go ahead and move to the Steam Deck. With this, then we're gonna pick it right back up where we at. Hopefully we can. I don't know if we can. Can we load? And we might not be able to pick it up. Might have to go somewhere and save, or just go through the same thing again. I don't think it was that long. Yeah, I got time. Setting. Screen. 1280 by 720. Screen mode is borderless. VSync is off. Graphic presets is custom. Anti-aliasing is SMAA. Texture filtering is 8 times. Blur is on. Shadows are medium. Effects are high. Ambient occlusion on. Global illumination medium. And cast is on with 3 on the dot. All right. Let's go ahead and go to the Steam Deck. I think this mug is charged. It is. It's another update. Dang, how many updates you got, Steam Deck? The Steam Deck will have to go through the other screen again because they don't let you do it on OS for some reason. I guess we're gonna install that. Look a little dusty. I ain't played it in a minute. Waiting on the update. Oh, I'm tired. I need to eat. Do you have a brush downstairs? Uh, they tried to kill me once, but darling, you just resurrected me, baby. Call my phone and say you need me, baby. I'm so green, you gotta teach me, baby. From Vancouver, you will be, baby. Put a playback, baby. And my came with the heat seats, baby. Well, can I say that if my minivan came with heat seats? I'm pretty sure I can say it to my wife. My minivan, it came with heat seats. So technically it came with heated seats. Updates are a pain. Dual control. I can flex with a minivan. No disrespect to on the minivans. I can flex with my minivan. What's happening? Can you stream with this? No, I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't recommend streaming with a Steam Deck. It's literally trying to share resources to already run the game, and then here you come trying to stream off of it. Ain't gonna be a good. It ain't gonna be a good day for it. What just happened? Where did it? Oh, it's all the way over here. Jeez. Milliana, it's so long since you tested me. All right, should be good now. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. All right. Unfortunately, the I I kind of make these uh the game scope larger than life so y'all can read it. Is it necessary? I don't know. We're gonna do might as well do 720p to match it like for like. We're gonna go high. MSI is at 2 times. No, it's SMA. We're gonna go 8x on there. Shadows were medium. Ambient occlusion. I don't think I need to do any of this on here though, to be honest. I feel like it's gonna run really well, even with because that's just the power of. Let's just try it first. Let's just go like for like. We don't gotta do all that. Let's like for like settings. Again, 720p. You're gonna play it at 800p, of course, when you unplug it, but 8x on the texture filtering, medium on shadows, global illumination is medium, cast is on, and then you have that's pretty much it. Let's just do new game. I want to fight that boss again. See how it looks. Wait. I'm so green. You got it. Do y'all got sound? No. I still ain't got sound. Is it default? It's not speakers. There we go. It's external device. All right. Start the game.
Everything that lives is designed to end. We are perpetually trapped in a never-ending spiral of life and death. Is this a curse? Or some kind of punishment? I often think about the God who blessed us with this cryptic puzzle, and wonder if we'll ever have the chance to
I don't think this mode will stop being at 60. I ain't gonna lie to you. Wait a second. Oop. That's a buckle. Where mine? Take it back.
This is Command. Yorha Squadron, come in.
This one does not have VRR, but I don't know if we're gonna notice it or not.
This is Operator 60. All units confirmed. We've passed the 50-kilometer threshold and are proceeding toward the target.
Understood. Once you reach their anti-air defenses, proceed to manual attack formation. Then destroy the Goliath-class unit by any means necessary, and gather what data you can.
Understood. 12H down. All units activate manual mode and rely on visuals to evade.
Already engaged. Free movement unlocked.
Origin point of long-range lasers confirmed. B down. Our HO229 cancelers are ineffective.
One of my favorite games. Yeah.
Requesting permission to engage.
Nice, nice.
Mm-hmm. 7E down.
How many ends have you reached before? That's probably why I said this. That's why I thought the story sucked. I only probably did one. I was like, the story does not make sense to me. I played a long time ago. And play it again. But I was like, everybody was like, ooh, the story. I said, what about it? I didn't like the gameplay because I was like, this is not platinum, I know. I was playing Bayonetta at the time or something. I was not good. I was not happy with the game by the time I finished it. And my friend was like, I don't see how you ain't like it. And I was like, I don't know. Did I beat it properly? Probably not. Because I was running through it because I was like, the gameplay not fun. It wasn't engaging to me. It was like very simple. And I was like, this ain't platinum. They just gave them some the B team. and everybody was praising it for the combat though. But I think it was a step up for near series. It wasn't a step up for platinum, and I was a platinum fan, so I was disappointed in that. And then I think only got one story ending. I was like, all right, bro, I cut it off. So I am trying to recommit to play it again. It's probably my own doing. Probably my own fault. Red didn't resonate with me. He was trying to explain to me like the type of stories that the guy tells. I was like, bro, okay, I got it. Yeah, I feel you. I'm pretty sure he was frustrated with me. I said, oh, for real? He tell those types of stories? Oh, word? I was like, bro, I'm pretty sure he was frustrated with me. Yeah, I don't think it buckled yet. You're gonna see when we get into this scene. I know the other scene as well. Thing that be showing its worth when it comes to these games. Something like Steam OS. We love it.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
We love it.
Enemies destroyed.
Not quite.
Settings are, I'll show them in a sec once I finish getting through this part. But it looks like the Steam Deck is running it a lot better than the Xbox One.
You don't say.
At least it's not needing to at least on Windows. I try to give it the benefit of the doubt. I'm like, man, Windows be really clicking games performance. Really do.
Laser communications recovered.
I used to think it was like closed. Closed.
Pod program download complete.
Yeah, you can play Red Dead Redemption on the MSI Claw. I'm almost certain that that game runs on the MSI Claw. You're talking about 2 or 1? I don't know if 1 is 1. You think? Not 100% sure on that one. Okay, book. Yeah, as you can see, even at the budget end,
Better make sure he's
Steam
actually
Deck still
dead
can
next
hold its
time.
own
That was dangerous,
against the
man.
Xbox Ally, even though the Xbox Ally came out a year ago. The Steam Deck came out in like 2020.
You're 2B, right? My name's
It's just,
9S.
you know,
I'm here to provide
performance
support.
to
So
well-optimized system.
I guess we have to find the target then. I've got a flight unit.
All right.
It's just a lot of, you know, that is running at a lower TDP, still getting the best performance out of it. Can't go wrong with SteamOS. Really can't. But they have improved it so much that it's almost embarrassing for Windows. But yeah, we just did the whole scene again. 60 was there the whole time, so at this point, yeah, nothing else to say. Screen 1280 by 720. Obviously, you're gonna be playing at 800p when you unplug it, and then it's gonna be VSync off. You can turn VSync on actually, so you can have, but you don't really need it because it's not like it's losing the frame timer. But if you want the frame pacing to be right, you can turn it back on. SMAA, anti-aliasing is on, texture is at 8 times, blur is on, shadows are medium, effects are high, ambient occlusion is on, global illumination is medium, fidelity FX is cast is on. The only big difference here is the SMAA, which, I mean, if you change this to 2 time or 4 time, might get some dips here and there, but honestly, I wouldn't even do it. I would just leave it as is. It looks good enough already. I wouldn't change anything. But if you wanted your edges, you see how up there's clearly some tethering in the edges, and if you wanted that to be much cleaner, you would have to run it with MSAA. Probably 4 times, which will hit impact performance, but you get better lines, I suppose. If that's what you really need, go for it. If you need them lines to be good, go for it. And then if you, I think the middle ground would be 2x. But 2x would still get me below 60, and I ain't like that. So, I mean, that could be a middle ground for people. It's look like it's a lot closer on here than it is on the other device, though. So, up to y'all. All right, well, that's gonna be it for today. I've been on here quite a bit. We're gonna try Dying Light tomorrow. Then I'll be back tomorrow. I don't know if I want to change my streaming schedule though. I'll be tired at 5 o'clock. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm old. So I might switch the time around. I don't know. Like I need like a midday nap or something. Bro, how old are you? I'd be tired. I just be wanting to chill. So we'll see. We'll see what the time differences are. But I'll be on tomorrow. The TDP is just max TDP, so it's not. I don't have it stopped or anything. I give it the ability to go up and down the range. So I don't limit the TDP. And I also don't have any scaling on either. I don't know if it'll be beneficial in this game anyway. But I don't have anything. It's just max TDP. Allows it to go up and down the scale. But yeah, All right, y'all. Appreciate you watching. Thank you as always. If you enjoy the content, obviously go check out my YouTube channel where I post all of my optimizations and stuff like that. We'll probably be posting the Death Stranding 2 video tomorrow, Monday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard. I think I do it at 10 a.m. or 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that's where I will post that. And yeah, catch y'all boys in the next one. I'll be back tomorrow. Until then, stay safe, stay beautiful, stay out the way. Peace.